In this video I'm going to be telling you what the best running shoe of 2022 is. What is up everybody and welcome to 40 Runs. Now before we start, let me know in the comments what is your favourite shoe of this year. Let me know in the comments and we'll have a discussion about that because I'll dive in there once this video drops. Now the other thing you need to do once you've done that is you need to tell me if you're subscribed or not, because there's 69% of you who are watching this video who aren't subscribed. I know, it blows my mind why you're not, but anyway, before you leave me today, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. Okay, right, so if you've not seen any of the other videos, we are doing a scoring system out of 50 to gauge sort of, what the best shoes are. On the worst shoes, but what the best shoes are of 2022. So our sort of scoring is, does it make you feel awesome? What's the outsole like, midsole, upper, and value? I think they're the sort of 5 things that I wanted to narrow down onto, and it's a score out of 10. So 50 is a top score. Okay, so the shoes that we're going to talk about, the two that sort of came second and third briefly, then we're going to get onto the main shoe. But the shoes are basically, when I looked at them and I rated them, these sort of top 3 came out best. So second and third kind of joint was the Skechers Go Run Ride 10 as a daily trainer. I just rated that really highly. The midsole, as you'd expect from Skechers, is incredible, and the value I think is great. You can pick that up for like £100 now. And the other shoe was the Saucony Tempest. Big fan of the Guide 15, but I just think the Tempest this year, in terms of coming with the Power Run PB, is awesome, and it scored quite highly for me out of 50 with the Power Run PB midsole. It just notched it up above the Guide in terms of stability. So they're sort of second and third, but kind of joint in terms of best shoe of 2022. But there could only be one winner, and I'm guessing you guys know which shoe it is, and it's this, the Saucony Endorphin Speed 3. Now this shoe scored 44 out of 50 points, and we'll go through quickly why it scored so highly in each category. So firstly, does it make you feel awesome? Yes, it does. With the TPU plate and the midsole, we'll come on to the midsole, the whole package together just makes you feel awesome. You can use this for all different distances, speeds, everything, and it just makes you feel awesome every single time you put it on, which is why it got 10 out of 10. The outsole, I gave it an 8. It's okay, and it's an improvement. It's not brilliant. It's not Puma grip, which gets 10, but the outsole, the new XT900 variation of the carbon rubber outsole they put on these shoes is definitely an improvement over previous shoes, which is why it got an 8. Midsole, 10. Yeah, Power Run PB people. The midsole, despite being very squeaky, got 10 out of 10. It is electric, combined with the speed roll and the TPU plate. It's alive. The midsole is alive, people, underneath your foot, and it just gets you running fast, and it just gets you, just running, and it goes back to the point of making you feel awesome, which is why the midsole got 10 out of 10. The upper on the shoe got an 8. It could be better. It could be a little bit more breathable, and I think they sort of sacrificed that to make it more of a wraparound feeling in the shoe, to give you that little bit of stability and structure on the top of the foot, because we know we can wobble around in the shoe. So I've given it 8 out of 10 for the upper. It's definitely warmer and thicker than previous versions, but it's doing a good job. And lastly was the value. It got 8 out of 10 for value. £165 is a lot of money. Although the shoe literally does everything incredibly well, it still gets an 8, because I think it needed to be more like 145 quid, if I'm honest. I think 165 quid is punchy, but I appreciate everything's gone up in the world. So that's why I gave it an 8 out of 10. So there you have it, hot off the press. This is the best shoe the money can buy, I think, in 2022. Let me know if you think otherwise. It can literally do everything, and it does everything really well. I think as an everyday runner, you know, you don't need to go past this. You can race in it, you can train in it, you can do park run in it. It can handle everything that you throw at it. It is an exceptional running shoe, people. Yes, there's better shoes at specific jobs. You know, the Alphafly 2 marathon shoe, I don't know, Glidewire 3 is the long run shoe. But, you know, most people can only buy one pair of shoes, can only afford to buy one pair of shoes. And if, you know, if you've got a marathon place and you need to go out and buy a pair of shoes to train for that marathon and then race in that marathon, or half marathon, or whatever you're doing, couch to 5K, whatever, then the Saucony Endorphin Speed 3 is without doubt the best running shoe of 2022.